Used to be a dreamer, but you know I
People are lying, man. People are lying. This is all bullshit, man. Social media ain't nothing but perception.
One way.
Dog, don't come to me with your sob story. I don't give a fuck about it. I got one too that I don't tell nobody about. I ain't here to tell my motherfucker.
Man, we ain't doing this.
Do the fucking work, dude.
Guys here, these guys.
Okay, everybody, let's take it from the top.
One way or the other.
One for the money, yes sir. Two for the show.
What else come with it?
I don't know. It's like,
Okay.
yeah, it's like a list. Like they got lists. Like of course, 20 is like the lowest John, but they got a list of shit that they do or whatever the case may be. What the fuck is on here right now?
Mm-hmm. Episode 144.
3.
143?
Yeah. 142 was her last week.
Hey, 143 of them things. The host Boogie, the co-host Chuck. How you feeling, player? Besides this heat busting everybody's motherfucking ass.
Luckily, I had to be out in it, so I ain't complaining.
Yeah, he gets the luxury of working inside, y'all. I don't know what it's like to be no slave in the field.
Shit, yeah, I do. I'm working a motherfucking golf course 5 years.
It ain't the same, though.
Yeah, it is.
You was outside in the sun. Nigga.
You crazy? We was out that motherfucker till like 3, 4 out in the afternoon. And the entire hot part of the day.
Shit, we outside. Well, I'm outside from 9 to 6. Buffing out scratches. And complaining.
That's crazy.
Man,
it's like
no fucking heat, man. Everybody, y'all be safe, man. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, man, and keeping yourself hydrated. What's going on in the state?
Turn this up to the health inspector. He turned this up to the Stay hydrated.
You know, I bet I wanted a motherfucker crack open a soda or something. I said, not today.
I to drink soda.
And they advise you not to eat heavy too, especially when it's hot like this.
Shit, I'm gonna fuck something up. I'm gonna stay in the air. That's crazy. Eat light. Nah,
eat light.
I'm hungry.
How was your week?
If I made it to the end, it was cool with me.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Something really got to happen. What should be happening my week? It's routine as fuck.
Robot shit.
I don't have a whole lot of time. A whole bunch. I went and seen Chris. That was about it.
Yeah. How was that?
I don't ride that man about no shit like that no more. He already fucked up. Ain't not being here.
So you ain't even on him no more. You ain't even tripping.
Nigga, grown ass man now, dog. I tell him that all the time. Like, dog, I ain't gonna sit here and harass you like you,
right? Like
you 9 or 10 years old. You not.
You know what you got to do.
I tell him all the time. You know what I expect from you, right? He like, yeah, all right. So what is it? We don't have no long drawn out conversation about that.
Yeah. You got to just really. Those are the conversations that you have to have with. With your kids, man, especially when they get of age where you gotta have like a real damn near like adult conversation. Don't look at them as a kid. Just have a conversation like, yo,
definitely an adult conversation.
You know what you gotta do.
Shit. These consequences are the same. And unfortunately, my man, you a black man, dog. Like that's unfortunately a thing that you have to consider everywhere you be.
Yeah.
You're not a kid no more. You're a black man in this world. We under siege, cool. So
stop playing.
You gotta move different.
Yeah.
All that he giggity, that shit over with, dog. You gotta move different.
Get your ass clipped.
That shit have cost you.
Yeah, I was just having a conversation with my oldest daughter last night downstairs cleaning up, and she came down to make something to eat, and we just got to rapping a little bit, and I was just telling her like, oh, you go 10th grade, about to be 16 years old. It's time to figure out what we doing here. Ain't no more games, ain't no more joking around and thinking you just going there just to for a couple hours just to fuck off. Like, nah, it's time to turn it up and really like get yourself in line and figure out what you want to do. And I said, them same friends you got now ain't gonna be the same friends you got in a couple years. No, so don't get caught up in all the bullshit and think you got to do what they doing. And no, I don't.
I ain't got to do shit like that.
Do what's best for you. So like, just I think that's one of the things that lack in our community is those type of realistic conversations that you gotta have with your younger lads, man, at your house. Have them conversations like, yo, listen, this is what it is. Figure it the fuck out. I can't hold your hand through this shit. All I can do is tell you. Whether you listen or not, it's totally up to your discretion. You know what I mean? Totally up to you. But you can't hold their hand. So either way you go outside, you're gonna feel it anyway. So as soon as you step outside, the world got more influence on your kids than you do automatically.
They better than that.
It don't matter how good of a father, mother you are, the world always got a stronger influence because they more so.
No.
Especially with their kids, especially with their friends, they definitely following behind their friends and all that shit.
That's why I said that. No, that's dangerous. I was surely hoping that. I'm gonna tell you right now, folks, and I ain't trying to say this as to be a contradictory type of statement, but the fucking world do not have more of an influence on my children than me, dog. You need to know that. You need to understand that first and foremost, because I can't allow that. Because
well, it ain't about what you allow.
Yes, it is. No, yes, it is. To a certain extent, yes, it is. You can't remove, dog. You literally remove. If that's the case, think about it. If that's the case, there would be nobody. There would be nobody out here that did right then, because everybody loved to indulge in the shit that ain't good for us. We listen to trap music on the way to work. Cool, so you can't. Yeah, you can. Guess what? I don't give a fuck where dude is. He remember what the fuck I told him where the so.
No, I ain't saying they don't mind, don't respect.
Nah, that's an influence, dog. That's what I'm just trying to tell you. That's an influence, and my influence over him is much greater than this world's. And everybody ain't fortunate enough to say that about their children.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, everybody can't say that because look at the. Nah, it's more of us, but it's just a lot of people out here. We just focus on the goofy motherfuckers because we always got to pay attention to them. But we got to give a lot of motherfuckers. I was going to say that,
kids.
Right? But and in the same breath, I know some great parents with some great kids. We got scholars too. Nah, we got scholars out here, cuz we got to stop reducing us like that, because people work hard to have their kids in the positions that they are. And there's plenty of niggas in good positions. We just don't focus on them.
I know a few.
No, I mean, fuck who we know. I mean, in this world,
that's all I can speak to.
You know what I'm saying? In this world, it's a lot. We see them though. Yeah, I mean, I get it, dog. We see them though. They be on the same internet that we see all the goofy shit on.
Yeah.
So they deserve credit where the credit is due too. We can't minimize and be like it ain't that many, because them motherfuckers would beg to differ.
Steer your kids in the right direction. Hope they don't make the wrong decisions and hang around the wrong people.
Got a knucklehead upstairs right now.
That's what I was always told.
Cause it's one of them motherfuckers upstairs right now.
That's crazy.
Okay, I ain't capping. He one of them follow the leader niggas, man.
Yeah. All right.
So I ain't
gonna step in that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know
one of them folks.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
He one of them folks that do that shit. That what everybody doing? They think that's the cool shit. He think it's the coolest shit ever. Run straight behind it.
Right.
Silliest shit I ever seen.
Right. Okay.
That nigga be haul ass into goofiness. I'm like, dog, how fucking stupid do you really have to be before this just don't make sense no more?
Something gotta happen.
I say that all the time.
What it take. That's what
nobody believe me.
That's what it took for me personally, from a personal experience. It took for some nut shit to happen to me for me to wake the fuck up.
Nobody believe me when I say that shit.
Years later, but shit, that's all it's gonna take.
And the fucking thing about it is, this ain't the time, because nigga, we not just. It costs too much now. Like nigga, it didn't cost that much back then. It might get motherfucker might get fucked up, might do a little juvie stint, something. You're just gonna die now.
That nigga went straight to the highest measure and just die, huh?
Yeah, because look at what everybody doing. Now everything just equates to death to them. There's no repercussion out there now except for death. That's literally it. They be like, man, we gotta kill this nigga, spit on this nigga, we gotta slot it. That's all they
care
want to
about
do.
jail time. Niggas just straight killing niggas.
They don't care about jail time until after they being offered with the jail time. Then that's when they want to cry and fall out in the courtroom and all that shit.
Hey, man, the best we could do, man, as parents, just try your best just to steer your kids in the right direction and like like you said, be the strongest influence to your kid. From my own personal experience, I have had situations where I've been the greatest parent and still have failed when it came to choices they made outside when they leave outside the door. So I can't speak for everybody's situation, but for my personal situation, I know that me and mom have did everything we were supposed to do, and it still went the other way. And then once once they come back crying and upset, and damn, you was right, this, that, and the third, blah blah blah. That's when conversations took place and discipline got put in place. And like, hey, listen, I told you this is what's going to happen if you do X, Y, Z.
Oh, wait a minute, because hold on, because now it seemed like it was being thought that I was saying that I got the perfect nine. I'm just saying I have more of an influence over my kids. My kids to make some stupid ass fucking
That's the way you
decisions.
took it, nigga. I didn't say that.
That my kids have made the same mistakes, but guess what? If a motherfucker in their circle can't influence them more than what the fuck I do is the point. I'm like, my kids would be like, nah, I know if I do this shit, my dad gonna run the fuck down on me.
Yeah, my kids know too.
They
They still fucked up.
Yeah, sometimes. Like, dog, I mean, that don't mean every single day. You got it, dog, because I'm not saying perfection. I'm just saying that I know the influence. Well, lucky me then, because I hold influence over my kids. Even though they make mistakes, they still think about me at least 7 to 8 times out of 10 every time they're making a decision. So, I mean, I know, I'm nowhere near batting 1,000. But
nah,
I'm definitely, I don't work too motherfucking hard. My kids ain't, the influence is right here. Yeah, do they like other shit? Do they like to be involved with other shit? Yeah.
Right.
But that's where the influence is.
Right. I think that social media has really opened up the gates for them too, man, because they can make decisions a lot faster and easier than what we could when we was coming up. Now you can hop on the socials and, oh, I want to fight this bitch. Oh, I'm gonna go. Oh, my girl about to go fight this. One of my friends about to go fight this chick down the street. I'm gonna go. Now it's your daughter and 10 of her friends about to go down the street, and they all get caught up in some bullshit because of what somebody put on the socials. I just think little shit like that is just so much easier now, so much easier access. Obviously, we had the same type of shit back in the day, but you had to go knock on a motherfucker's door. And if a motherfucker knocked on your door, you know what I mean, your mom or dad knew, well, who that at the door? Oh, that's little Keisha at the door. You ain't hanging with her. You know how I go. You ain't hanging with her. That girl ain't nothing but trouble. I remember hearing that shit many times coming up.
So we had to snuck. We snuck.
Yeah.
So call me. I'm just gonna come outside. You just stay down the street. Don't come to the door.
Yeah, don't come to the door.
I'm gonna slide down there.
I'm going to the store. So
I don't know. 13. I wasn't even coming in the house for like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gone. I was outside.
Y'all hear this man? 2 weeks out, 13 years old.
Gone.
Nigga was living like Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean or something.
See me in a couple of weeks.
Nigga crazy.
My mom be like, yeah, I'm good.
Nigga say 2 weeks out of 13. Who the fuck you was living at? Compton?
Nah. Shit,
2 weeks
was outside.
Motherfuckers outside, huh?
Out the fuck side. I'm just staying here. I'm staying there.
Yeah, yeah, nigga. At 13, I was in house Power Rangers. Nigga.
13, I was outside, nigga.
Yeah, I wasn't outside there.
I don't mean outside like hustling, but I was outside like nigga.
You was in the mix.
I'm gone. Shit, what we trying to do? I was always in trouble. I am not.
So you anybody really?
That was their favorite word for me.
Ornery nigga.
That was their favorite fucking word. Your little ornery black ass. Dog, I stayed the fucking trouble. That's all. I stayed in trouble because all the fuck I did. The only time I did what they was telling me to do is if it matched what I wanted to do. Right. If it ain't match what I wanted to do, then I'm not listening.
You wasn't on it.
Yeah, I'm not listening. I'm okay. I heard what you said, but I'm going to do this because I already thought about this, and this sounds like something that I wanted to do more than what you said.
Right.
So I was ornery as shit. Did it pay off? Nah, it was stupid. I wouldn't glorify it or try to act like I won a championship, hold a trophy up for. Nah, it was dumb as fuck. But nonetheless, yeah, I learned the hard way. I had to do that. I mean, I ain't have to do that shit, but I had to do that shit once the shit hit the fan. So
Right.
yeah, it was retarded. I'm not. Please don't do that because it ain't dog. Don't nothing come from it, man. People that tell you shit only telling you because they've already experienced some shit that they know you're not gonna like the outcome of.
They were telling you their side of it. Well, the good side of it, I should say.
They're gonna tell you enough. If they got any sense, they're gonna tell you enough of it not to get involved with it. I tell motherfucker all the time, dog, you don't want to do this shit. You don't want to do none of this nutty shit that I done did that I'm telling you right now don't pan out well. It
Right.
just don't work. You don't have, I'm telling you don't want to do that.
Right.
So, and I try to explain to them why. Oh, man, look, these niggas they kamikaze. They want to find out for themselves. Okay. That's going to hurt.
Sometimes take a little slap on the motherfucking ass for motherfucker to wake up.
Sometimes take a big one. Come, you can take the loss you want to take. By all means, don't listen to me. Take the loss you want to take. I'm just telling you that there's a way you don't have to take a loss. But if you're that ain't your cup of tea, by all means, eat the L that you deserve for listening to you instead of a motherfucker that's telling you something.
You think people learn from their losses?
If they live.
And they lessons. Well, let's say they live.
Yeah.
Do people learn from
Yeah. And it's just the timing of it. You know what I mean? Because you can learn the first time, like, you know what? I don't want to do that no more because that ain't work out too well. Right. Or it'll be a motherfucker that don't learn until now you got 37 years. Now you sitting in jail talking about, you know what? That nigga was right. I mean, thank you.
So what was the turning point for you?
Jail. I was sitting in the fucking jail looking like a fucking dickhead.
How old was you?
I was 30 fucking 3.
This your first time going?
Nah. Second time. Second time got whopped. So yeah, I'm telling you.
First time must have been some bullshit then.
Nah, I just didn't care still. I didn't feel like I did enough time that I'll be like, you know what? Maybe I need to turn my life around. Nah.
Let me double back in this moment.
Yeah, I told you. Stupidity come in all shapes and sizes, ladies and gentlemen.
You made a U-turn.
Yeah. I did about.
You forgot the bread.
Nigga, I did about 6 years in about 6.5 years time. So in a span of 6.5 years, 6 of it I was in jail.
So 6 months out.
Easy, only 6, and I was on house arrest for that. So yeah, I wasn't a very good decision maker, but the time that I got after doubling back because I thought I left something, I just sat there for a minute, dog. Like when you sometimes you get tired, you know what I mean? And so at the point I was kind of tired, so I sat there mad, but then I just started thinking like, dog,
ain't working.
Look at these niggas around you, cool. Yeah. These niggas having a good time. They joking and laughing and playing with each other. Yeah, like, dog, that's going to be you if you keep coming back here. You're going to be so used to this shit that you're going to have a good time also, and you're going to find a level of comfortability here, and you're going to keep coming back.
Yeah, my pops.
Or you could take this time to think of some things that you could do when you leave so you just don't come back, dog.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, when I say a square, dog, I ain't asked for none of them. I ain't getting no rap magazines or nothing like that. My mom sent me a subscription to Essence. So I read Essence magazines. I had the newspaper. She sent me the newspaper, Essence magazine, and she was sending me books. And she was sending me shit like Their Eyes Were Watching God, some Zora Neale Hurston, like a slave spiritual book and shit like that. Like
reading like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I just was reading shit. I would get books from the white boys and shit because they love getting books in there. Them white boys got all the books.
Right.
All of them motherfuckers. I was reading like trilogies of movies in book form. Them niggas had everything. So I just kept reading books. I read the fucking dictionary.
Dang.
I read the fucking dictionary, dog. And worked the fuck out. I had people that I knew and I fucked with, but they knew how far I fucked with them. When y'all start laughing, ha-ha, joking, hee-hee, playing and shit, skip me.
Yeah.
But if we just sitting around chopping it up, a couple jokes here and there, yeah, that's cool. When y'all go to that extra shit, I'll see y'all later. Y'all know I don't play like that. I ain't on that. I'll go work out or something. But dog, I'm telling you, if you got an opportunity to look yourself in the mirror, man, you better stop being a motherfucking coward.
Stop playing.
And look yourself in the mirror and ask that nigga what the fuck is he gonna do?
Yeah.
Because that's the only place you're gonna get the answers from. You could talk to everybody under the sun, a therapist, your preacher, a pastor, whatever, a marriage counselor, your cousin. You could talk to everybody under the sun. The only motherfucker gonna give you the right answer is you. I'm telling you. You gotta look in that mirror. That's who the nigga you need to talk to. Everybody else secondary.
I think that, well, not I think, but I know that my turning point, and that's a great story, by the way, and I'm glad that you overcame and overachieved and look where you are today. You know what I mean? So,
because I'm gonna tell you what I ain't trying to cut you off, but to hear overachieve, you know what that means? No, look, I'm telling you, motherfuckers are counting me the fuck out, like for real.
Believe it. I believe it. Especially our people.
Man,
our people don't got no
the first ones. They like, that nigga finished.
Nigga over.
Yeah, that nigga finished. Cause look at him. I was like,
yeah, my turning point was, man, when that last loss I took. The last loss I took was 2012, running around hustling, man, and because bro, I always been a hustler, bro. I always was just like doing my thing, getting money. Always, that was always my thing. Even dating back to high school when it was just candy and a little bit of bud. I've always been a hustler, and living out there, we was staying out in the motherfucking Maryland Ave, New Jack. I told you the story. Staying out Maryland, you probably don't remember vividly.
When you said that, I kind of
staying out Maryland Ave, New Jack, selling that shit, man, and motherfucker hit me with a text, yo, such and such, blah blah blah. Motherfucker came to the door, had that motherfucker sawed off in my face. Whole life flashed before my eyes, man. Whole life, man. At the time, I only had I had Jazair, my son, and I had Kamaya. That was it. No Jace, no Honesty. Those are my two youngest. Shantae was in the car. My old lady was in the car, bro. She was waiting to go. Was going to go to the movies. Whatever movie was, whatever. This one I had the stinking Lincoln.
Hell, dog.
Yeah, and you know, Chuck, around that time, you know, you motherfucker riding around the Lincolns and the Vicks and the Marauders. Chuck, you know, that time is when you was playing. When you had one of them, you was doing your thing. Motherfucker got me for $35, man, and it wasn't about the money. It's about my whole life flashed before my eyes, and I said, nah,
over nothing.
Nothing. We literally packed up and moved everything the next 2 days. I made it out of that shit alive. I made it out of that shit alive. I'm gonna let you ride. I made it out of that shit alive, bro. Old lady kicked that motherfucking door, and it was like one of them old beat up ass apartment doors. She kicked the door and boom, hit the nigga in the head that had the joint on. But the other nigga that set it up, he fell over because the door straddled him and whatever. And they got the tussling in there, and I just knew the nigga was gonna blow. You know what I mean? Come to find out, nigga ain't had no motherfucking jammies in it. The shit was all, he just had the prop. You know what I mean? He just had the joint with nothing in it. We fought the niggas off. They ran, got in the car, ran, whatever. We figure out da-da-da. We moved. She all upset. I'm upset. I'm thinking about everything. I'm thinking about my grandmother. I'm thinking about her leaving. I'm thinking about everything. Thinking about us losing everything all over me. You know what I mean? Making a couple dollars. And yeah, I had a few. I think I had like $8,000 on stash. And she was always working. And she was like, Mill. She looked me dead in my face. She was like, you got to choose. She was like, are you done? She said, because we at your grandmother's house right now. This is the night of, bro. This is the night of this situation. We at my grandmother's house. Came there. My grandpa was like, yo, you can come here. I'll give you 3 months to figure it out. You're not give me no rent, nothing. Rest in peace, Papa. My grandma was like, well, you heard him. Y'all go upstairs in your old room and y'all figure it out. She working. So that's a plus. You need to get yourself a job. Get yourself together. Don't bring none of that shit in my house. Chuck, that same night we had that conversation, she was like, Mill, what you gonna do? She's like, because if this is the life that you gonna continue, I ain't gonna be around. She said, I love you dearly. She said, but I don't want to live like this no more. She said, we running from our house basically. Because, bro, we left the same night when the shit happened. She was so scared and upset. And I'm like, yo, we good. Ain't worrying about it. That ain't nobody gonna come back here. She couldn't blame her. She had, the youngest child was there.
Yeah.
Kamaya was 6 at the time, bro. 5? Some shit like that. Hey, man. I looked the dead in her face and I said, yo, it's over. I said, it's over. I said, if I do ever fuck around, it's going to be light shit. I said, it ain't going to be nothing ever heavy as what I was. She said, all right. She said, long as it ain't on that level. Money. She said, long as it ain't on that level that she was on. She said, because that level was, and I was fucking with the ghetto D. I was on that. I was fucking with the shit that can get you up out of here. Everything can, but I was on the bullshit shit. Motherfuckers will kill you over $3. That shit. So go ahead, Chuck. That's my spill. I didn't mean to get too off the clip.
I'm gonna say shit, because a motherfucker will kill you, you ain't got enough money on you.
Yeah.
I just keep $100 in my shoe.
I think you told me that.
Just in case nigga want to rob me.
Yeah, I think you told me that.
Shit. Nigga gotta be satisfied. If a nigga just run on you robbing you, $100 to them seems like a win, at least.
Yeah.
Because if a motherfucker desperate and he don't feel like he got enough out of you, he gonna rock you just because. Like
$20.
Just because.
Yeah.
He just gonna pop you. Yeah, that's wild. A nigga rock you just because you ain't got enough money when he rob you.
Yeah.
Like, what? Wait a minute. What?
Nigga couldn't get enough from you.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, so you lucked up for real.
And that shit
nigga.
Still send chills to my body, man, to the day, man. I ain't gonna cap. Like, shit fucks me up, Chuck. Every time I ride by motherfucking New Jack, man, that shit crosses my mind, bro. And I'm pretty sure, Chuck, you got stories too.
I be feeling like a superhero, dog.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I be feeling like a superhero sometimes. I mean, and I don't mean to say that in a way where I be like, fuck it.
Right.
Yeah, ain't care nothing. Nah, something can happen to all of us.
But you never been in a situation that we use on the other side of the gun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, shit.
Okay. We ain't gotta get into it, but okay.
Walk away out of shit and had bad run-ins.
Hey, man, look at us now. We done grew, man.
And I hate, I'm gonna tell you the part that I hate, as weird as it may sound, I hate making it sometimes, because when you tell people, you tell these young niggas that you actually made it, they think it's something they need to do now. Now all of a sudden, man, because I'm gonna make it too. I'm just gonna have a positive outlook on the end. No, you can skip that part.
Yeah.
You can just skip that part. I'm gonna tell you what it's like, dog, with really going on right now. These young niggas is descendants of niggas that was in the street when we was outside. Yep. So it's not just stories they hearing, they seen it firsthand. They feel as though it's something they have to live.
Yep.
We can't skip that. That shit looked too fun. We cannot skip that part. So we're not going to skip that. Now we're going to do it anyway, regardless of what you say. It's just the price ain't the same.
And when one listen to your stories, we want to live it.
Yeah, the price ain't the same. It costs more now. It costs more to play.
I wish I did have a motherfucker tell me, don't do this and don't. I didn't have it, man. I don't know if you did, but I didn't have that.
I'm telling you,
he was wild west.
Hard-headed. When I say hard-headed, I'll tell you, ask anybody that known me from then, they be like, that nigga do not listen to shit. Like nothing. He just don't listen. Dog, I literally had to grow up out of that shit. Like, dog, you gotta
on your own though.
Yeah.
Couldn't nobody.
Yeah, because you couldn't convince me. Like, dog, this had to be my thought. I had to think, like, you know what? I had to lose. That's really what happened. My attitude I caught a lot of L's behind my attitude. Behind being ornery, like, fuck this, is my way of the house. I caught a lot of L's behind that shit.
Right.
I got tired of losing, dog.
Right.
I got tired of losing. And it was always opportunity. And I didn't understand the value of opportunity then. I just gave a fuck about what I gave a fuck about, and that was wild.
Right.
But the value of opportunity humbled you, especially when you keep losing them.
Yeah.
And then the fucked up part about losing opportunity is when you see what the opportunity panned out to. Now you pissed because that could have been yours. Now it ain't. It ain't yours now because you was being a fucking prick.
You realize what you missed out on.
Yeah, you blew it. You fucking dickhead, look at you. You blew it. And then that turned into look at you. You blew it again. And then it turned into again, all these agains, dog. It come to a point you like, all right.
Yeah, what the fuck?
All right, I'm just really being a fucking clown right now. This is some nutty ass shit.
Yeah, you just in the way.
Like, yeah, I gotta stop that. Like, I'm shooting my own self. No, you know, I probably got about 15 bullet holes in my own
From your
foot.
own gun.
Yeah, it's all self-inflicted. Like, that shit is wild. I was like, dog, that's really fucking retarded. How fucking dumb I was with that silly shit. How many opportunities I blew.
Wow.
Just not wanting to listen to a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy as fuck. But that just not want to listen, but not want to listen to a motherfucker that was making sense.
So you had somebody that was trying to school you and tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my mom apologized to me when I was in jail. Like, my bad decisions was her fault. I had to tell her, you got to be crazy. Ain't no fucking way in the world. You think I ain't heard all that? I'm going to tell you when it echo in my head, sitting in jail. Yeah. All the shit that you said that made sense, I heard that shit. It just don't make sense until a situation like now. You ain't fuck up nothing.
Yeah.
I did this dumb shit.
Wasn't your fault.
Yeah, she apologized. You better not apologize to me. You crazy?
Yeah.
That's impossible, dog. Like, you guys don't do that.
Everybody got their life lessons, man, and stuff that made them make that right turn, man. And whatever yours is, man, out there is listening and is going to view this, keep on making the right decision, especially now for your babies. Most of us got kids and people that look up to us, man. Keep on making the right decisions for them, man.
And most importantly, though, listen to.
Yeah.
When you feel that shit, when you hear that shit in your head, you know you got to be making. Listen to that shit, dog. Act on that. I mean, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you had that moment. You hear that shit in your head, like, dog, this ain't it.
Yeah.
This ain't it.
Many a time.
And when you feel that, dog, you better listen to that shit. I'm gonna tell y'all what that is for people that don't understand. It's intuition. You don't trust your own intuition. That shit just don't speak to you when it comes to other situations that you encounter. It speaks to you too about the shit that you doing too.
Right.
Like, this ain't it, cool. We can't do this.
Yeah.
That's intuition also. So I don't know if you try to blow it off as that just was like a passive nod. It was the same intuition that you use when you swear you're reading people around you. Mm-hmm. It reads you too.
You gotta follow your intuition, man. A little voice to talk to you.
Yeah, man.
Don't ignore it, man. Hey, man. It is what it is, man. We all know what we got to do out here.
Please, please, God damn.
We got a nutcase running around Delaware. I was telling Chuck about it. Bull escaped from Chester County, and apparently he made it to Delaware.
Yeah.
They said
that was not impressive that he made it to Delaware.
Yeah. They said he killed a couple people, man, on the way. So y'all be safe out there, man. Shit was all over the news. I'm surprised. Well, you don't watch the news. Chuck don't watch the news, yo, at all. A nigga scolded my ass for watching the news. Nigga, what you doing watching the news, nigga?
Yeah, that's just a training session. It's a 30-minute training session. They put on y'all 4 or 5 times a day. So when they pop out with some bullshit like, oh my God, we must do this, that, the third is coming, they're gonna be like, yo, did you see the news? No.
Man, I've been watching that shit.
And I used to watch the news faithfully, but I ain't had no choice because I couldn't call the shot with the TV. So my aunt, like, motherfucker, I said cut the fucking news on. Then that pretty much was the end of the play for me.
And no be on.
Yeah, so all right, now I gotta cut the motherfucking news on.
Y'all be safe out there, man. Bull running around. They said when he first got out, they said he killed the lady, broke into somebody's house, and then they said he killed the man. So that's all I heard so far. 2 dead, and
he killed people since he been out.
Yeah.
That's cuz out here tweaking.
Yeah, that's what they said. It's all over the socials, all over the news sites, man. So y'all be safe out there. They said he is in Delaware. I had no updates about it in the past 12 hours, but from what last time I heard yesterday, they said he's in Delaware. So y'all be safe out there, man. And ladies, lock your doors when you're going into them stores, late nights and all that. You should be doing that anyway. Keep something on you. You know, stay dangerous. Got a corner for me.
You better be having all these motherfucking they be the ones with the guns now. I want me a pink one. All right. Okay.
Oh, that bitch blow. Ladies and gentlemen, Chuck's corner.
What that motherfucker say?
Motherfucking Braves, man. I knew it.
Stop trying to write. You can't eat off of us. They like, nah. See, that you fucking up our record. Every time you go over trying to steal money off of us, they're like, nope, put it back.
Fucking 4-0 in the first inning. Nigga, he must hit a grand slam. Nigga, you know.
I don't even know who won.
Braves. Cardinals, nigga.
Cardinals had our number last night.
Come on, Braves.
They had our number the other night, so. And they're not even probably gonna make the playoffs. That's the weirdest part about it. The Cardinals.
Nah. Only won 60 games.
That's how it worked. We over here having a hard time with them. Man.
Motherfucking thing on my nose.
A message to it was blowing a little bit faster. Harder than I thought it was.
Tap
going
the L,
to.
please. Y'all notice Chuck don't pass shit.
I told you because I literally that's my thing. I do not. I literally don't.
I get this nigga shirt off my back. I can't even hit the L once or twice.
I'm gonna tell you why. Here's why. Because it has nothing to do with the shirt off my back. Because I would equally give mine, but this is different. Like this is different. Like every time, I'm gonna tell you right, every time I cop bud, I guarantee myself how many times I'm gonna smoke. Like bink, 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 bink. I'm gonna smoke 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably 8 times, maybe 9 times off of this. So I just coast like that. It's different. I really calculate my bud. Like I really calculate my motherfucking bud. That's
we appreciate that. Thank you.
That's why. I told him he got it. All he got, I said he buy a motherfucking 8 for $25. He'll have that shit for 4 episodes. That fast. Woo, 4 whole episodes.
I don't blow, y'all.
See, so he only be smoking 1 time a week.
Maybe twice. You piss me off.
And so if he get in trouble, he can smoke twice. So he gonna smoke on Wednesday, maybe like Friday if he get in trouble or some shit. Cause you know that nigga he stay in the dog house more than dogs I know that live in dog houses. I'm like, God damn, cuz you in trouble again?
Yeah, man.
But let me see. Like ladies, I know they feel like I might be picking on you. I don't even know if it's picking on y'all or whatever, but
he is.
Probably.
If you gotta say it, he is.
More than likely. But the thing about it is it'd be truth to it. So it's not really like a pick thing. Y'all just think everything is an attack, so you're gonna feel that way anyway. But the friend sometimes I hate speaking about this because I don't want a motherfucker think that I'm talking about me. I'm not always talking about me. I observe a hell of a lot that I just don't even say anything about till I get here. It makes for good conversation once I start talking about it. But out of groups of women, like women be like in a certain clique of women. They have their friends or whatever, the certain group of, put it this way, if you see, it's always a certain group of women, like this person, that third, fourth, and fifth always be together when you see them out. Or some combination of them 5. You always see them together. And out of them, if everybody is not promiscuous, one of them is. One of them is. So if it's not all of them, at least one of them is. And I hate to kind of say that they setting you up for failure, but they setting you up for failure. Because when you do this promiscuous, out-of-pocket shit, they laugh, cheer, ha, he, and root you the fuck on. Root you straight on with that shit. And then when you go on these escapades, they talk about you like a dog. Like a dog. They'll, I'm telling you right now, they will devalue you in front of niggas that already don't like overly friendly women. Trust me. I know it's women be like, we don't give a fuck about what men want. I get that. We're in that era. Just take care of me type of thing. But for those that care, overly friendly women are not a good investment. They're not. They seek too much attention. They seek too much attention. They want to be the charismatic one, the room lighting their upper, and all things of that nature. Nah. So now all of a sudden you're seeking the approval of the crowd. So this is not somebody to invest in.
Aisha Curry. Can she be that?
Mm-hmm.
Because she seems like she's over.
That bitch just, I don't know. I think she just want the same level of attention her husband get.
My bad, I mean to cut you off.
But how you gonna get that and bitch play basketball then? Fuck.
Yeah, because she's super Joe.
But motherfuckers want that. For those, and I'm not saying, here's the thing, right? And let me tell you the part about this that's gonna get tricky. They're a great fucking time. They are a great time. They are everything that is fun when it comes to what they're trying to accomplish when they enter a room. But you got to draw the line there. When you leave the room, don't take them with you. Because overly friendly women are dangerous, dog. They'll put you in a situation. And not only that, but ladies, you devalue yourself because guess what? Your other 4 friends, they probably all locked in with somebody. They probably all locked in with somebody, but they have enough decency for themselves that they can go out and all hang together. And guess what? The niggas talk about you too. Like that whore. Like that joint is, she washed. That joint washed. You already know that bitch ran. You know what I'm saying? So mind you, the people that you hang with and ha he with, number one, don't you all, if this is you, here's how you can tell. Ain't you always the only one that ain't got nobody when y'all all go out? Or you always got a new random nigga when y'all go out? Ain't that, if that's you, then that's what I'm talking to.
Right.
Because you the one out of everybody that they cheer you on. Why do they care? They don't care. Who the fuck don't, all these niggas love seeing a train wreck. Yeah. Niggas love watching a train wreck. So please don't think that they not that some, if you fortunate enough to have some real decent friends, somebody might try to pull you to the side and be like, man, look, you're doing too motherfucking much. You might want to chill on that because you're doing too motherfucking much right now.
A lot of them don't have friends that's gonna say that though. It's gonna pull them to the side.
No, they got motherfuckers that want to be, they want you to be their entertainment. And then guess what they do? They go home to their situation. Tell their man, babe, you should have seen this bitch tonight.
Yeah.
And guess what? Here's how the conversation, dog. They're going to have such a fun time with this conversation because they both already know numerous times you already did this. So now he's going to be like, yo, like, nah, it wasn't as bad as last time, was it? They're going to be like, it was worse. It was worse than last time. That he can already recall because he remember the last story she told him.
Yeah.
So I don't know what y'all be on, man, but in the effort of fairness, right? I'm just giving you some tips on how to nab these guys that you demand take care of you. Because let me tell you what is the most foolish concept to ever almost be introduced to relationships is to have a man chase a woman down so he can take care of her. How does that even make sense? Homegirl, if you want to be took care of, then you need to make yourself available. You need to make yourself accessible. Don't tell me I got to turn into fucking
Flash.
Yeah, fucking Jackie Joyner Kersey to hawk you the fuck down to take care of you. Yeah. What? What the fuck are y'all on, man? They must be giving out audacity at the door of every establishment y'all walk into.
I think I see it on sale at Walmart.
I'm talking about for free. Like, hey, man, if you come on in, look at what we got. Free audacity. Because y'all got it by the truckload, and it's kind of, I don't want to say sickening. only because it's kind of entertaining because y'all are retarded with that shit. But yeah, it's not a good look. It's not a good look.
I think it all dates back to your original,
Woo.
to your original corner. 2 weeks ago when you said these simps, when you had a conversation about simps and niggas that's willing to do that shit. I think all this shit kind of like comes full circle.
Freeze them out.
Because niggas ain't gonna tell them motherfuckers. Niggas who's on that, any man who's on that, he ain't gonna tell her what she doing wrong and what he just thinking about what come on, man.
You better. It's cheaper if you tell her what she's doing wrong.
Yeah.
If you just shut up and keep paying for shit,
Yeah,
you know how the price gonna shoot through the roof.
Yeah,
nigga, you better say something for your own sake.
You just dishing out.
Yeah, dog, I'm telling you, the man just threw you alley-oop. You might want to duck that. You might want to throw it home. Throw it down because dog, like, just say no sometimes. Like Nancy Reagan told us. You got to, dog. I'm telling you. Watch, I'm telling you. You be like, nah, this nigga ain't gonna fuck me up and have me not getting no pussy. You will get it. You gonna get it anyway. You just gotta stand on something.
Stand for something.
Something, dog. Like,
God damn it.
What is 5?
About to be.
Yep, I told you. You over here fucking our record up.
Niggas in the fucking top of the second. They gave me up 5-0. Sorry.
Hang in there.
Yeah, the Braves are turning around on their ass too.
You motherfuckers got all motherfucking
Night.
Louisville Sluggers out that bitch. They got 7 more innings. Shit.
Yeah.
You know we got the
motherfucking game ended up being 5-4.
Got Matt.
I call you up yelling, yay!
No, you won't. Has a voicemail that hasn't been set up yet. Hey man, look, please, for the greater good of everybody involved, stop being so delusional, ladies. Stop being such a fucking sucker to these women, dog. They literally just trying shit on y'all. Y'all saying yes.
I seen a post a bitch said, these men want you to chase them. How sassy of them. Where the fuck are the men that chase the women? I'm gonna show you who said it too. Fuck me up. And I thought back to, I thought that it said, like, not in the Bible, but I could precisely remember that the man was the prize. I could remember somebody telling me that when I was younger.
Oh, I remember I said this earlier in the whatchamacallit of this, and I even had a whole spiel. Yeah. But as time went on and I have progressed, right, in the effort of fairness, once again, we're both dog. Both people are the prize because guess what it's turning into? It's a tug of war over who the prize.
But at one point, was it the man was the prize?
I said that.
Oh, okay.
I remember.
Okay.
I damn near, I think it was like episode 4, if I'm not mistaken.
God damn.
But that's not fair. It's not fair. And so one is as valuable as the other. Regardless, I'm not asking what you bring to the table. I'm talking about as the unit. One is as valuable as the other.
Right.
Whatever y'all agreement is at the table, totally y'all agreement. I'm just saying one is as valuable as the other. So, and that right there will probably get y'all a long way because that means a lot of respect has been garnered to the 2 individuals in the situation or however many y'all got in it.
Yeah.
You have to be like fair because and I said, I'm gonna tell you another reason why I say that, right? Because you have to give a little to get a little. If you understand that the woman is also the prize as well as the man, or that you understand that man is also the prize as well as the woman,
yeah,
then you kind of take a gripe off the table.
Right.
You pulled, okay, so now we ain't got to argue about that. Got that out the way because Lord knows where that would have led to. Probably a bunch of degrading shit because once motherfuckers start arguing over value, the first thing they do in the argument is try to devalue the other person. So you probably saved yourself a lot of, useless back and forth shit that y'all didn't really mean for the sake of an argument that don't mean nothing.
Right. You're right.
So if you kind of level the playing field before you get there, the conversation a little bit easier.
Direct the whole energy before you even get to that point.
Yeah. kind of like, dog, it's kind of like I have to look at you more than I look at myself as I approach this. It's not about me. I know me already. I have to show her that I've been paying attention and I know her, and then vice versa. It's not about me. I know me already. I have to show him that I was paying attention. So yeah, that level of mutual, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to call it, eases a lot of tension. Because if both people come in there with a point to prove, they are going to spend the whole time sitting there trying to prove who better than the other one.
Mm.
It's
so this
always
is a lot
supposed
deeper
to be,
than learning a love language. This is way deeper than that.
You gotta. It's as deep as he's saying it is, because it's this simple. You gotta always remember, no matter what y'all going through, this is probably how y'all last a little bit longer. It's always you and your partner against the situation. Period. It's never you and the situation against your partner. You never use the situation as leverage against your partner. You and your partner need to learn how to coexist and move as a unit to handle the situation.
That's a gem right there. I gotta work on that myself.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you use that for leverage, then
don't be dismissive about it.
Nah.
And point fingers, you.
Or if you feel like she wrong, when you feel like she wrong, you take the situation and keep beating her over the head with it. See, this is what you do. That's what I'm talking about. You can't do that. You can't do that. Okay, you got to come to
so
that.
As like, being a man,
I'm on your side.
How do I handle that?
I come to you like, look, this is a problem, right? If this is the problem, I'm gonna bring you the problem, but I'm not gonna bring you the problem like you need to fix this.
Okay,
I'm gonna bring you the problem like this is the problem, but before you feel attacked, we can fix this. We can fix this problem. So you got to keep on showing them that it's never, I'm presenting you a problem. I'm presenting you a solution to a problem that I found.
The problem is, in the middle of rage, you don't have that calm thinking like that.
Void of emotion. That's why I always say that. You cannot, I wear my heart on my sleeve because I don't play. I wear my heart on my sleeve, but the reason I flip out is because as much as I try my best to make sure that I'm not the aggressor or the catalyst for a situation turning left.
Right.
Once you play with me in this situation turn left, I already tried my best to contain whatever the fuck Gary take place.
Right.
And I'm not going to contain it no more. But I will always fight to make sure this has a peaceful resolution. You have to. That's how you keep yourself out of shit.
Void of emotion.
Yeah, you have to, dog. Like, and I'm not saying that I'm not a human. Right. Yeah, I'm a human, dog, and I get upset. But when I get upset, I've learned at this juncture of my life to remove myself from the situation. Okay, this ain't going right. How about we take a break real quick? I'll see you in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, no, you're going to talk to me right now. That's crazy. Right. That's crazy, because what the fuck are you expecting to get out of that? Yeah. You're going to get exactly what you're putting into it.
This nigga just taught me something.
Like, dog, and I'm not saying, dog,
your cup ain't never too full to get a little bit of, you know what I mean, information, man.
And trust me, I was that guy.
He's single. I'm 15 years in. He just gave me information.
I was that guy. You're gonna talk to me right now. I was him.
How you used to do it?
I was him. That's why I know for a fact that you can't do that, dog. Like, I lost. When I tell you, if I told you all the losses that I took, you would have been like, why the fuck aren't you shriveled up in a corner somewhere? Like, just giving up. Like, why aren't you? Because I'm telling you, I have put myself with my attitude, with my fucking anger in so many situations where I lost. Dog, I'm telling you, I have, we can sit here for days. We fuck around and get about 3 or 4 years older before I get to the end of all of my losses.
You're going to talk to me right? How you do it, Chuck?
No, I'm not doing that no more. They got to rewind it back. You'll see it again. But they know, because guess what? I ain't the only one. Trust me. There's been a lot of them niggas, and some of them still do it. They as old as me. They ain't got, but I know for a fact that, think about it, that's not a reason for you to get upset anymore in this life, though. Like, a woman, these women, that's not a dog. If you try to force one of these women to listen to what the fuck you talking about, you got a better chance of clipping a wild bobcat's fingernails. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen, dog. These women ain't listening, no, but they ain't hardly listening to what the fuck they talking about. How the fuck they give a fuck about what you talking about?
Right.
They ain't listening to them goddamn self. Like, man, I'm telling you, cuz you gotta, if put it this way, it get a whole lot easier when you take your emotion out of the situation because your emotion ain't what the problem is. It's whatever you upset at.
Yeah.
So you got to take that to her. Don't take your attitude to her. Take the problem.
Remove the emotion.
Yeah. Drop that shit off at the door, then go in the room like, and it's cool because dog, you human, but you know you pissed going in like at the door like fuck. And then you got to go in that motherfucker. You got to play the role. Fake it till you make it, nigga. If you act like you okay, guess what? By the end of the shit, you be the fuck okay, dog. And then you can go to fuck on when you leave out. You can tell the nigga anger, go ahead, dog. I'm cool. We fixed it. We fixed it. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna talk to me.
No, but that be white people. When I say that, it was an exaggeration. I don't mean that, but of course, this is the literal giant over here. Everything you say, he takes as literal as he possibly can. But we all know. And the thing about it is, he done did that shit before his motherfucking self. That's the wildest shit. He done been one. Probably last month. You better bring your motherfucking ass the fuck back here right now. No. You go to fucking that room. I'm telling you right now. Go to fuck walk off in this room if you want to. But you don't want to do that, dog. You lose your voice. I done lost my voice. I done showed up the next day at work. No voice. Nigga, I'm talking screaming to about 2 or 3 in the morning, arguing with the bitch for what? And guess what? Still ain't win shit. Ain't win shit the whole time. Lost everything. Including my voice. Fight, argument, lost everything. And my voice. Went to work sounding like the old ball coach. That's how the fuck I sounded because my stupid ass was hollering all night about nothing. They like, the fuck wrong with this nigga? What, he was at a concert? Fuck you was doing? That dog, fuck you was at? What, you was watching a football game? At the stadium? Where the fuck was you at, nigga? What the fuck happened?
Great show, man. God damn, that was funny as shit. Hey, man. Y'all heard it, man. You're gonna talk to me right now.
Right motherfucking now. Don't do it, dog. If you feel like you want to tell her you're gonna talk to me right now, go in the other room. Just walk off. Just walk off, and then when you get in the other room, cuss like, man, I'm telling you, she should have fucking talked to me. You can tell, you can go through all that in the other room. You know, but when you get back to her, you better seem as if you are the most serene, peaceful motherfucker, only looking for a solution.
You ain't allowed to be mad about it the next day. You better get over it.
Yeah, you better get over it today.
Only she can be mad about it for the next 2
weeks.
No.
See, there you go. Don't do that. You know, you opening the door. That's kind of, and I ain't saying that you simping, but that's the simp process.
That's the simp process.
That's the simp. Don't do that. She's not allowed. She's not allowed to be mad for 2 weeks after that shit. Yeah. Especially after I just curbed my fucking enthusiasm to come to fucking here for a peaceful solution. Bitch, you better find your fucking peace right now.
Right now.
Because what the fuck you mean you going to keep on being mad tomorrow? I'm going to pay you. Well, guess what? Until you decide not to be mad after this moment, when I try my damnedest, don't say shit to me till you get over it. If it take 2 weeks, so be it. See you in 2 weeks. Don't say a mother, you better not need my motherfucking help for 2 weeks. Or get the fuck over it.
That's funny. Hey, man. A lot of gems in this episode, man. Great Chuck's Corner. Great episode. We here, baby. We here. One way or the other.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to swear I'm going to try to get this motherfucker up by 12 o'clock. I might go ahead and have it so I can upload it tomorrow, but I'm not going to upload it tomorrow. I'm still upload it on Friday. Yeah.
And then whatever it takes, man. We're going to keep on grinding hard.
Yeah, I'm searching for some more guests too, man.
Yeah.
I'm searching for some guests.
I'm searching on my end too.
Of decent content. If you just want to come on here and ha he and be like, yo, look, we on it. If you want to do that,
this ain't for
skip me.
Yeah, this ain't for you.
Nah, we actually gonna have some fucking conversation. If you ain't got no rap for us, dog, we ain't here to laugh and ha he and you tell us about how you a real nigga and all that, or you rap or some shit. If you ain't really no rapper.
Yeah.
So like, if you really, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever you're doing, let us know, dog. We can definitely, you know,
Make some shake.
we definitely gonna shake something first, though.
We more than willing to extend the hand, but you got to have something going on.
Yeah, if you ain't got nothing going on,
You got to have some motion.
skip this one.
Cause we got motion.
Find
We
the
ain't
local
sitting
one.
here motionless.
Oh,
we got
shit,
motion.
I keep shaking. Look at that motion. Find the other drum. Find the Jones, them local Jones that sit around and roll up and talk a bunch of goofy shit for an hour or two. That's your that's your lane. Don't come over here, dog, with that. We trying to do something right now. We busy.
Yes, sir.
Tap in, man. Fuck with us.
Right on cue.
One way or the other.
Powered by WrestleTier.